Hey guys, it's Last Poet, and I'm back in Terraria to do a MoonLord tutorial and how to beat him really easily. So, alright, the armor I'm using in this guide is the Beetle armor. I'm using the Godly Solar Eruption as my primary damage dealing weapon. I'm also using the Ruthless Vampire Knives to get some health regeneration. And I brought around the Daybreak, but it's not that good because it doesn't have that much like damage because it's just a very slow like single target attack, so I wouldn't actually recommend using that. It's just unnecessary. And then the accessories I brought, I tried to reforge all of my accessories to warding, but some of them I didn't get all the way there. I only got like guarding or armored. So if you can get all warding accessories, that'd be good. I got the Fire Gauntlet for my first accessory because it has just all around good stats. I'm not going to explain really why, but it's just good. The Charm of Myths is also a really good weapon, or not weapon, accessory, because it just increases the health regen, and also when you use a health potion, instead of having to wait a minute, it's only 45 seconds, and that 15-second difference may not seem big, but when you're fighting the MoonLord, it seems like the biggest thing ever. So I would really recommend using that. I also use the Ankh shield just because, well, it's I think the best shield in the game. You could say the Paladin shield is better, but I think the Ankh shield's better. It gives like I think more defense. Yeah, it's just good. I also use the Star Veil because actually the Star Veil is probably the most key accessory in this entire idea, and I'll explain my method after I go through all my accessories. I also am using the Avenger emblem because it just gives me more damage and it's good. You could swap it out for the Warrior emblem, but I didn't have that and I was too lazy to go and farm the Wall of Flesh for like 10 minutes, so I just stuck with the Avenger emblem. The buffs I'm using are the Flask of Ichor, which I made from the Imbuing Station, and some Ichor, and a bottle of water, I believe. So, really cheap, and it's super effective, so I would really recommend having that. I would also recommend getting the Sharpening Station, which I believe can be found underground. I think that's the only way you can actually get them. That's where I got all mine. And basically it's like the magic ball for melee, where you will use it and you'll get a armor piercing buff, so that's really good. And then I also have a fire pit and a heart lantern, so I can get some extra health regen, and I also am standing in a pit of honey to get even more health regen. So the actual idea of like the arena is to have a 1-second timer hooked up to 3 heart statues, so that every, I think it's 10 seconds, then 3 hearts will pop up and give you 60 HP, which is a lot. And you're also standing on a spike from the dungeon, because it doesn't actually damage you that much. It damages you 1 damage every like 1 second, or like 0.7 seconds. So the entire idea is to maximize the time of invulnerability after getting hit by the spike. So as you can see here, when he's doing that laser thing, I got hit by it, so it doesn't work every single time, but if you just look at my health, it's not dropping as much as it should be, and that's all really thanks to the Star Veil. And yeah, the Star Veil is amazing. Honestly, I cannot live without it. So yeah, that's the entire idea of this method. So I really hope that you guys found this really useful, because I know I had so much trouble trying to defeat the MoonLord, and I just honestly thought it was like impossible unless you had like another friend, and I got another friend, and like we both had like the best armor, and it just did not work. I don't know, it's very difficult. So if you're lazy like me, or if you just want to find another method to play, then I would really recommend this. This honestly works for I think every single boss and event in the game, because I've actually done this with the Pumpkin Moon when I was really new to the game, and I just wanted to beat it, because I'd probably farmed it 30 times or something, and I never got the Bat Scepter once. So yeah, I just use this method and it works like a charm. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video useful. I'm gonna leave the 3 minutes at the end, just play, and hope you guys like it. Slash poet. See ya.